Hey everyone, this is Dr. Fletcher from Nebraska here to talk to you about membership perk number 9, which is education. Now, you guys have all made a significant investment in your health and wellness by making a purchase with doTERRA oils, and by now you guys may have realized our passion for education here. And we're not the only ones that are committed to furthering your education and knowing all the ins and outs of how the oils work. doTERRA Corporate has taken the doTERRA website and made many classrooms for you to learn all of those different ins and outs, when to use them, what to do with them, and we're here today to kind of let you know what you need to do and what you need to know and where to find those things. Not only the stuff that we are providing you, but also the stuff that's coming from the head honchos at doTERRA Corporate themselves. Now, doTERRA is serious about education, and that said, there's a lot of information out there, and we don't want you to feel like you're drowning in it. So we're here to walk you through it briefly, and then we'll share what we recommend for getting started. So let's see what we have. All right, guys, so let's get started learning what our team has to offer you as far as education. So nothing's more disheartening to a wellness advocate or an oil educator than having somebody spend all this money on these different oil products and getting to a point where they realize they have no idea how to use them and never take the time to actually learn to use them. You know, sometimes people buy these massive kits and they aren't sure what to do with them, so the oil gets tucked away in that medicine cabinet or in the drawer, and they might be dealing with all kinds of different health challenges. I mean, I've had millions of people come up to me and say, hey, I have this, and this going on. What can I do for them? I'm like, well, you know, it's as simple as me knowing what I need to know for me, but if I don't know the answers, I easily just go and like reach for, say, the essential oil book. But you know, they maybe didn't even think about it or didn't even know that that existed. And so I take the opportunity to kind of get them involved in their education, show them where they can find these things, and that's what I'm here to do today. Whether or not you've had access to local classes in the past, you now have access to a virtual classroom to help support you. You know, we can't be here for you all the time to run across the street and say, hey, this is all the hectic, crazy stuff going on in my life, and I've got A, B, C, and D. What do I do? And we can't necessarily be there all the time for you, which is what's great about creating these online education events, because it puts the education in your hands and it allows you the flexibility and time for you to just step back and take a little bit to learn at your own pace. So that's what's awesome about all these things that Cheyenne and Scott are doing for us on the Elevate Oils team. Our goal when we introduced you to the essential oils was not for you to throw these things in a cupboard and add them to the list of things that you probably should have used that you never did and wasted your money on. We want you to learn how to use these oils and experience the great and fantastic benefits that you get from using these oils, how they can help your day become better, make you happier and healthier, and get you to where you need and want to be. We promise you that if you learn how to use these oils, you will never regret this purchase. And that's what these classes are all about, is to get you to understand the multitude of uses that come with the terrain of having essential oils. And so with that being said, I'd like to get started and talk about each of our different programs. So we have several different classes. We have Oil Camp 1, which you've already accomplished at this point. We have the membership overview event, which is this. And then Oil Camp 2, it's all about living a wellness life using the essential oils. And then finally, Oil Camp 3, which is more about emotional well-being and the emotional essential oils. So think of this as your kind of core education system. Also on our team, guys, we have Wellness Wednesdays, which are similar to Oil Camp, but we have them once a week, and they're shorter individual topics. So we cover things such as like men's health, women's health, how to take care of your kids, pets, different things like that. And we can actually go into more specific topics. We just need you guys to kind of communicate what you guys are wanting to learn with us, and we'll come up with ideas as far as how to approach those topics for you. So of course we got to give a big shout out to doTERRA Corporate because they have gone above and beyond to get information out there to you guys. And their main website, www.doterra.com, is where you can go to find anything. They have tabs right along the top of the website there that'll tell you anything that you want to know, like how to use an essential oil, what are they, the science behind how they work. All that information can be found on their main website. So learning how to use your guys' essential oils is awesome, and that's like number one thing you want to do. But if you ever wanted to know where your oils come from, who's growing them, the science behind how they become a certified therapeutic grade oil, then you want to go to the Source to You website. Now this website's going to give you that general information like where all the oils and stuff come from, but it's also going to give you this awesome opportunity where you can enter an individual ID code for your oil into their program, and it'll tell you all the information about how the oil was processed, when it was processed, and it's basically a quality report on how great your oils are. Something that I love about the doTERRA essential oils is knowing the how and why we like to use them. I love to go into the deeper understanding of how the essential oils work in the human body. And if you're like me, you're going to want to start using the doTERRA research blog. Now, the doTERRA research blog is going to have up-to-date information on how the essential oils work and different research projects they got going on. And it's also going to be very helpful because, like we talked about in Oil Camp 1, they're going to be very FDA compliant. And so they're going to follow the doTERRA rules on how to say things and explain them to the people who are asking you questions on how the essential oils work. But you want to make sure that you follow the FDA guidelines for that. Now, I'd like to share with you guys another website called the Aromatic Research Center. Now, this website is fantastic because it's not directly affiliated with doTERRA itself. Now, what's cool about this website is it has many different publications and peer-reviewed studies on how the essential oils work and a whole bunch of different other things. Now, this is great for those that have a scientific mind like myself. doTERRA's Empowered Life series is a once-a-month webinar that is very similar to our Wellness Wednesdays, and in fact we use some of their videos in our Wellness Wednesday topics almost every week. So, basically what they do is they take one topic, whether it be digestive health, women's health, different things like that, kind of like what we do on Wellness Wednesdays, and they actually go in depth on it, and they get the top experts to talk about these different things. Now, they have all the past videos that they have done on the doTERRA website, and they actually let you know what's coming up for the next month in the doTERRA newsletters. And so if you don't get those monthly newsletters from doTERRA, we'd like you to email us down or text us down below and let us know, and we will help to kind of get you hooked back up with that, because that's great information. It's going to tell you the product of the month for the next month. It's going to tell you what the topics for the series are going to be, and a bunch of other different information that's kind of good to know. The product blog is a fun place to stop by and get do-it-yourself ideas, recipes, and get information on Spotlight products. It's a great place to stop by and try something new. And of course, you also have social media. You have a vast resource at your fingertips with your cell phones, guys. I mean, you can get on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. All those different websites have millions of different how-to videos and information things on the different oils and how to use them, where to go. Sometimes there's even giveaways if you're on the right pages. So make sure that you're getting on those different social medias. And I mean, if you type in essential oils into Facebook, there's going to be hundreds upon thousands of different groups that you can join that all have different goals and purposes for the essential oils. And then another thing you guys can do with your phones is also download the Daily Drop app, which is from doTERRA, and it's basically like taking the Modern Essentials book or any of the essential oils books and putting it into your phone. All you have to do is type in what condition you want to have an oil for, and up pops multiple different sources telling you which oils to use and where. So that's a great thing for everybody, and it's right there in your pocket. Alright guys, we've all said it a dozen times, the oils do not work if you do not take the lids off. But the key to opening that bottle is knowing what to do with it after the lid is off. So, use all this education to your advantage, in whichever way, shape, or form that you want to use it. I mean, I've given you many different resources that you can all use for the many different mindsets, and take advantage of it, guys. I mean, if you don't own the oils, you're not going to help anybody. And I mean, there's so much you can do for your friends, families, or even just a stranger on the street that needs help if you carry these things with you and share them with the world. So thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.